And I'm waiting for them to walk back. I feel like I'm in the fucking Saw. I'm like, click. Dude's ass gets welded to his head. You know, like, will they fix that? Uh-huh. Never gonna happen again. Did it get fixed that day? Uh-huh. Sure did. You think showing them shell on that machine they would have given a fuck? Nope. So you can also attack them in other ways, right? Companies have these really complex systems for managing their employees and giving their employees these cool things so that when they like rape and kill them on pay and working them too much, they can be like, but you have these great benefits. Like, we give you free psychological help when we fuck your head up. Or when you listen to Dale talk. You know? And you're like, God, I need to go to a therapist. And they get you there. But let's say you start altering those benefits or changing them or leaking money out of them. Or maybe you just straight up tell people, like, here's the only 2 benefits packages that you have, and you get vision, or you get foot massages. And everything else you're on your own. And you just communicate that message out to people, and it's proof, and they just like, oh, fucking foot massage, whatever, I don't care about my teeth. You know? It's cool, I'm British. Alright. So you can attack these people and start to really make this change, because companies want to protect their employees, because their employees make them money. So if you affect the employees, you affect the money. How do you go after the money? Right? You need to know where it is. You need to know exactly how they make it. When you understand how they make it, you can get all these cool new vectors. Oh, I'm doing a PCI test. I'm doing a whatever test. I got to go after their credit cards. All right, cool. Do they have cash? Is it a bank? Break in and steal everything. I can't. It's a big-ass bank. Grab the executive. Put a gun to their head. Go, your turn. Go steal all the shit. I'll be right behind you. Literally. You know? Is there a market for their information? This is what businesses do all the time. Like, why aren't we doing that? There's an entire industry built around competitive corporate intelligence, and we don't use any of their techniques. Fail on us. Like, fail, fail, fail all the way. They have hundreds of years of experience, thousands of years of experience. Do we incorporate any of the shit that they do? Barely. We're like, oh, I did OSINT. Okay, awesome start. Awesome start. How many of you use OSINT model? 3? Right? I mean, we got to start using some of these things. So once we get an idea of what that stuff is, we can figure out what's important and just take it. You want to take the money. I can do injection and I can see your tables. Ineffective. I can do injection, I can see your tables. I made this bank account, I made the transfer effective. Because they're like, yo, CFO, where's our money at? And the guy's like, huh? Yeah, the money. All the shit that we had in the big safe thing. Where'd all that go? Hold on. Let me, here, hold this. You know, and they're out. Does this make sense, or am I just like barking about shit? Kind of? Alright, prove it. What's 5? And this isn't a guess because I have a next slide. Literally, it's your turn to make the world burn. Do it. Is there a microphone that I can like hand to people? You guys? What are you pointing at my penis? I mean, oh. Alright, so who's got ideas? Come on. Who's got ideas on how to break shit? Please, all of you were children. Like, all of you have broken shit. It's okay. It's not going to affect your life. I promise you.
Probably the most easiest thing to go after, even though it sounds really funny, is to me reputation of management. You go up to one of the executives, you do a profile on him, and you destroy him.
Yes.
You find out whatever
Hell
sexual, whatever searches. Let me just reach his searches in Google, and
get
that
cameras,
will be sufficient. Exactly.
Him in the strip club, send him to his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, word. No, I'm with that. Like, you know how much you can do? I mean, oh god, I bought one of those stupid huge camera rigs, like a D90 or N90, but fuck, I don't know shit about cameras. I was like, make it expensive and take good pictures. You know, give it to the idiot person who can just go and take a really good picture. Then I went to an optics place, and for about $250 US, got something that's equivalent to about 5,000x. Right? So I could take pictures from a real far way away. And then found a D-shoe so I could attach it, connect it, and just sit there and be like, to all sorts of stuff all day long. You take pictures of executives at their house and put them in a report, and they're like, hey, what is this? Those are my kids on a swing set. Yeah, I get it. Right, because I know where they are, because I can take them. And they're like, pen test? I'm like, attacker? You want to be safe? Uh-huh. How safe? Only on this. Okay. It's like your hand with like, I just imagine like the status of people when they test and like get defense and offense, like big suits of armor, and then with like the big steel glove on and just ass naked. They're like, look at how protected I am. You're like, you know, whoa, dude, you're doing good. Awesome, 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 awesome way to think. Who else? We didn't cover all of it, did we? Anyone else? How can we break shit? How can we blow shit up? How can we make companies not exist anymore?
Post the pay grade and salary details of all the site employees, and then let the people kill each other.
I'm like, wait, say that again? I'm sorry, I was like in ADD mode.
Paste the pay grade and salary details of all employees, like say on a notice board, and then let them kill each other.
Yes! Yeah, exposing payroll data? Hell yeah! Put that shit on their site and be like, our CEO is a dick. She or he makes X amount of dollars. This is why you pay too much money. Click send to all. I mean, you could really make some bad shit happen with payroll data. And it's not just about anything else. It's about, like, I did this and then I sent it from your IT team or from your executive. I also popped their box and I went, you know what? F this. I'm quitting. Here's everybody's data. Deuces. I mean, that's going to get to the media. They're not going to be able to keep it in-house if you hit everyone in the company and show that that could happen. Awesome way. You had one? Oh, okay.
And just generally spread rumors, and yeah, as I said before, make them kill each other.
Yeah.
Make them hate each other so that they can't work as a team anymore.
Hell yeah! I mean, that's you can make that social foundation of that company and the culture turn completely against them. Right? You can completely manipulate and turn the culture against them. So I know I'm kind of close, huh? Or am I? Time? I don't know. I'm just gonna go like this. Whatever. So what can we take away from thinking like this? Right? How can we use thinking like this to make our game better? And there's a lot of stuff we can do, but I want you guys to have the experience of it. Right? I want you to experience being dirty. Because that's what the bad guys do, and if you think that you're playing like a bad guy, you're not. Like right now, if you're not doing shit like this, you're not very bad. You're like, ooh, look, I'm naughty Santa. You can see my ankles. You know? Like, I want people to think things and talk and discuss and put it in their mind. And literally, you know, I kind of go crazy over this. And I know I'm crazy, but whatever. My wife loves me. But I really want people to kind of throw the, like I have a hat on, like, what the fucking black hat, blue hat, gray hat, pink, like pimp hat. You know, that's probably the only one you can still put on. You're like, all right, throw all the black. Got my pimp hat on. Let's go break some companies. But start thinking in this way, because the way that we've been communicating doesn't work. The report that you're writing right now, because you're like, this guy's a retard, is broken. Sorry, somebody had to say it. It's broken. Fix it, or continue doing the same tired shit that doesn't work. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I really invite you for the rest of the time that I have with you to think that way. And so you had one, yeah. Well, I wish I had like a mic on a zip line or something. That'd be a cool thing to put. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just scream if you want. Wait, I gotta hear it loud now because I heard it, but you have to hear it.
No, my question was actually if Chris was involved in any pen tests on oil platforms of BP or something recently.
I'm all like Michelangelo. I'm like Balky with the like creepy mustache. Yeah. Not me, but I've thought about it. Hell yeah, I've thought about it. And it's funny because even in times where I've worked with companies like those that have a lot of that big black gold stuff, they're really, really good with accepting threats like this. Like, they're awesome about it. Like, those guys understand that when I do testing for them, they're like, hell yeah, I want to talk about if you can get arms, and we already assume that you have like a crazy team of people that's willing to just like storm a platform and take it over, or come into our building and profile where our executives are and how our executives are doing stuff and just murder them on site, or like gut them and keep them alive so that you can get intel from us. Like, they do exercises like that all the time. It's really fun too. Like, it's wicked fun to do. But those guys are super good at it. Yeah, it's a really fun industry to work in because they got to that point. Because they have so much money and they're so fucking greedy that they have to keep it. Anyone else have stuff? Watch the world burn?
Last suggestion, as you said, to go to the marketing, but probably the most destructive thing that could be for a company right now is to somebody to hack the mechanism that they have to send all the messages to all the news wires. I don't remember what the name, and that is where the damage is big, because the minute that it goes there, it just spreads like a virus all over the world. And to take it back, it would take
like him, the guy, the Stuxnet guy, no, I mean, right? Being able, I think it's perfect. What a lot of what I've gotten from watching Ian talk is doing those things and working in a way that has that kind of kinetic impact as well as electronic impact. And the electronic impact is helping with the kinetic impact, and they're a pendulum that works together to set everything in motion. And I think that you can leverage a lot of those electronic platforms. But again, if I hack the Newswire thing, and I don't mock up an email, and I just show them I got root on the Newswire server, or like the lady in marketing who puts the Newswire thing out, and show that I'm in her email, and I see this one, and I delete it, and replace it with another one, and delete it from her queue, and go, hey, send this one out immediately. Here's the credit card number. Unless I do that, they're going to go, why'd you hack Mary's machine? You're a dick. Like, she's really nice. Yeah. Like, what a jerk. But until you actually push the threat all the way out to the end, they're not going to care. But you're right, hugely effective. Hugely effective. Yeah. Competitive trading is awesome. You can make a ton of money stealing shit and selling it to someone else.
For those that didn't hear, my idea was, why not steal the customer database and sell it to competitors?
Yeah.
One other thing is, why go to all that trouble and just basically take out the database server physically, and while you're at it, destroy their capability of restoring their backups?
Yep. So, switchblade in a cart, right? Take the cool servers, put them on the cart, take a switchblade, walk up the rack, go,